Guthrie is also home to our state's official sports museum. Here to tell us more about it is our Brian Bendley.
October has to be the #1 month in sports. I mean, what other month can you be in the middle of both college and professional football all at the same time while cheering on your favorite team as it competes in the World Series? There is no other month. And what's even more exciting is knowing that hometown boys from Oklahoma have played a major part in championship races ever since Oklahoma has become a state.
When we think of sports in Oklahoma, many automatically think of the Sooners and Cowboys. But what you may not realize is that Oklahoma's background in sports goes much deeper, and much of it can be found at the Oklahoma Sports Museum in Guthrie, Oklahoma.
A lot of these athletes, well, I looked up to it when I was a boy, Mickey Mantle, and then of course in early years of coaching, Johnny Bench, and the OU football team in the 50s, Bud Wilkinson as coach, and Billy Vessels, and Clinton Thomas, and all of those players and guys that went through.
And for Richard Hendricks, retired coach and president of the museum, the list goes on. That is because the state has produced numerous athletes.
If they participated on the professional level or Olympic level, they were pretty cotton-picking good athletes. Those that accomplished that need to be recognized.
And when you walk through the museum, every sport from basketball, baseball, to football, and even rodeo are displayed for the public. Visitors can travel back in time and read about Oklahoma's first professional football team.
They were called the Hominy Indians and made up mainly of Native American athletes. Pepper Martin, who played later for the St. Louis Cardinals, played on this team. They were the best professional team in the Midwest at that time and won the Oklahoma, Texas, Arkansas, Kansas professional football championship, and they challenged the New York Giants to a game, and the New York Giants came to Paul Huska, and the Hominy Indians defeated them in 1927.
An entire wall is dedicated to Native American athletes, as well as key baseball players who helped break the color barrier with their athletic ability.
Joe Rogan, who is in the Baseball Hall of Fame, was born in Oklahoma City in 1889, then became one of the most outstanding players and pitchers. He was an outstanding player when he didn't pitch in the Negro League and has been inducted into the National Baseball Hall of Fame.
Rogan never played in the Major League, but many revered him as one of the best pitchers of his time. And he is just one of a long list of professional baseball players to come from Oklahoma.
Number-wise and Hall of Fame-wise, the greatest number of athletes that we've had play professionally was in baseball.
Take me out to the ball game.
Names like Mantle, Bench, the Wainer brothers, Reynolds, Mercer, Bass, to managers like Phil Gardenhire and more recent players like Braden Looper and Brad Penny all grace the museum's walls. And each year the museum honors the best left-handed pitcher with the Warren Spahn Award.
The greatest left-handed pitcher of all time is Warren Spahn, who lived in Oklahoma over 50 years, winner of 363 games, holds numerous records in Major League Baseball for all pitchers and nearly all the Major League Baseball records for left-handers.
Spahn pitched over 380 complete games, the longest going 16 innings with over 210 pitches, a feat not seen in today's Major League games. But the museum is not just about honoring athletes. It also is used to motivate today's youth.
All of us cannot be professional athletes, but all of us can take the ability God's given us and be successful. And one of the ways to do that is to have a positive lifestyle and to have some goals in our life that will help motivate us to do that.
And one goal for any young Oklahoman is to one day have their picture next to some of Oklahoma's greatest athletes.
CC Sabathia has been named this year's Warren Spahn Award winner. Sabathia had a combined 19 wins, 209 strikeouts, and a 3.21 ERA. The award presentation will be held January 24th in Guthrie.